What's up, guys? Welcome yet to another video, and we have a legend in the house, another cast member of The Wrong, Mr. Rico White is in the house. How you doing, bro?
Hello, mate. Yes, I'm not too bad, considering the lockdown and the corona and all the rest of it. Not too bad.
Yeah. How you dealing with it? How you dealing with it then?
Yeah, just keeping busy. I've been working out 4 times a week. Missus got me decorating. So been getting the kids out, going on the bike run, dropping food off to my mum, making sure that she's okay.
Yeah.
And just keep myself busy, really. Just catching up a few movies and series and stuff like that, and just really keep myself busy, really.
That's all you can do, man.
Missing work.
Yeah, I never thought. I've heard a lot of people say that. First time ever people actually missing going to work.
Oh,
can you imagine if there was like no coronavirus, yeah? Right? Absolutely no coronavirus, yeah?
Yeah.
And people had the chance to have time off work, they'd be loving it.
Yeah, you know it.
Like, yay, holiday.
It's just the fact, the people said this has been created by a woman.
Yeah.
It's like, we can't watch any football, we can't go to the pubs, we've all got to decorate, all gardening, everything's got to be done.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah, it must be. The bird virus, we can call it. The woman of COVID womanine. I don't know. What do you want to call it? We could rename it. So, let's go back to the beginning. Film, because we're going to talk The Wrong, obviously. Yeah. I've asked all my guests this that have been on the channel. First film, memory of watching your first movie, and what made you love movies?
The first film that I watched, funny enough, is when I was little, and I was snuck in the front room, which was Evil Dead.
Right.
And crept in. My mum and dad was watching it, and I crept in behind the sofa, and it was horrors. I loved horrors. That's my thing. Horrors. You know, so it's funny enough, like you're into your horrors as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But Evil Dead, it was scary, really scary. But at that time, being that young, watching it, but at the same time, it was funny.
Yeah.
You know, it had a bit of humour in it and stuff like that. But that was my main thing. That was horror. It was horror, comedies, and sci-fi. Those were the main ones. A little bit of action, but those were my main films.
Yeah.
Like you had your Aliens. Yeah. That was another one I watched when I was young. I watched a lot of horror films when I was young. Yeah. They didn't really scare me, anything like that. So, that's the sort of thing that just got me into it. It was Stephen King films and stuff like that.
So the good stuff.
Say again?
The good stuff.
The good stuff, yeah.
The good stuff. None of this Disney stuff. Full on horror from the beginning.
Yeah, you know it. So to be starring in a horror film now, that is, I'm irrelevant.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy.
So we go back a long way. We go back from the beginning of time.
Yes.
We go back from, is it secondary school or primary school?
Secondary school.
Secondary school.
Very beginning of secondary school.
Do you remember our house name?
Say again, sorry?
Do you remember our house name?
My one was Reynolds. I think you was in Shackleton or Harvey, was you?
No, you was in my class.
No, I was in Reynolds.
I was in Harvey.
Yeah, you was in Harvey. I was in Reynolds.
Actually, I was in Shackleton to start off with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I did something wrong. I can't remember what it was to the day, and then I got put in Harvey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, just from 30 odd years. 34, 33 years.
Yeah.
Known each other. That's a long time.
It is a long time, and we've just been in contact the last 6-7 months. I mean, we've always been there on Facebook.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All these years. But it's crazy, isn't it?
Park as well. We used to go around Wells Park as well.
Yeah.
Was it Wells Park you lived again?
Yeah, Wells Park, yeah.
Yeah, Wells
in the park, playing football and stuff like that.
Yeah. It was crazy.
The Ruthless Group.
Crazy. Coming from that same era as well, you know, so that same era of movies and stuff like that. So it's
Friendship for life sort of thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Crazy.
This with the cast as well, which is it's like a special bond. I've never been with a group of people and it's like a special bond. Everyone's like, it's just a laugh. It's fun. It's like a big family.
Yeah, I think it's who you pick. It's picking people that are very sort of compatible with each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like instantly bond and know that we could have a lot of banter. Do you know what I mean? There'd be no offence taken. You know, I can direct the film. You guys won't take offence when I turn into a knob. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because, you know, we're sort of out there trying to sort of do something amazing. Yeah. So you're playing... Tell everyone who you're playing.
Is it CSI James?
So you're a crime scene investigator.
That's right, yes.
Which is quite a big part. Big role.
Yeah. Important role for finding the... all the little clues to what's happening and stuff, you know. Yeah. So
you got the script. What was your take on the script?
I loved it. It's something different, you know, and it's you got quite a few bits going around and stuff like that. You've got the horror element. You've got the little bit of the hoodlum element, you know, and you've got a lot of tension and all sorts of things. It's got a lot of things going on in there. Yeah. So I really do like it. It's got a lovely blend and all the rest of it at the end. I don't want to say too much. Yeah. It's a disturbing movie. Very disturbing movie. Yeah. Like I said before, it's not going to be on Disney Plus. Yeah. So I really do love it. I really do love the plot and everything else. You know, it's a great thing, you know what I mean? Like, and then everyone's seen the little hinty trailer, the teaser. And most of my family kind of crapped themselves a little bit. Really? What was the response for it? Hello? Hello? Oh, I lost you then for a second. Yeah, I just see it. Yeah, they was right taken back. Like scary. So like a few of the family members didn't want to watch the end of it, you know. So shocked. Just read them out. Yeah. We don't pull no punches. No, we don't pull no punches. If you're going to tell a story, tell a story. I could see a few people squinting. That's for sure. Yeah, watching with one eye and things like that. That's definitely sure. When we have the premiere, we're going to be able to see. I'm looking forward to see the audience reactions in the premiere. Yes. Yeah, I like the reaction in Twinkle Twinkle. Yeah, I love that. I love the reaction. That's really brilliant. I can't wait to when this all blows over the coronavirus and stuff like that. When it kind of blows down, dies down. Hopefully, we can start cracking on with the movie and all rest of it, and then straight to the premiere and stuff like that. That's it. Can't wait. I've still got to take me about 3.5-4 months to edit it. So the hard work begins when everyone else is finished. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But that's to me, that's the fun part. That really is I love the directing part and I love doing all that and the filming. But the fun part for me is when I've got everything together and I put it on the computer and I'm ready to piece the puzzle together and make it look. Yeah. Have you with this coronavirus and stuff like that, have you had a bit of time to add any little bits or think, oh, right, I could do this or right? Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. We did a casting call today. Probably seen it on thing, and we got some great, added a little scene. It's nothing special. It's about a 5-minute scene. But I had a chat with the assistant director on it, and we both agreed that it would work. I'm not going to say too much. I'll tell you after the video. Obviously, but I don't want to say too much to the audience because I don't want to spoil it for them. But it adds a bit of dimension to the film that I should have thought of when I was actually writing it. Yeah. But it's crazy because even though you write the script and you've got the script in front of you, you're always changing things and you're always either adding or taking away. Yeah. Because you might, when you're looking at it on camera, and when you're actually shooting a scene, you might think to yourself, no, that don't really work. Yeah? Maybe we should change it to that bit might work a lot better than this bit. Or we might need to add this or remove that. So it does change a lot. It does change a lot.
So tell the guy a bit about your background, because you're in music, aren't you?
It's more of events. It's events. I do just boat parties, club events, help other big events, do nights. I've got my own night, Amakassar, and we do boat cruises up and down, music, and then after party after and stuff like that. It's really fun. It's really fun, you know. So
I'll have to come on one of them events with you at some point.
Yes, and I have my event at some of the festivals and stuff like that. But this coronavirus has kind of spoiled everything, you know.
It's killed everything, mate. It's killed everything.
I've had to cancel for a few events, so it's going to be crazy once it's over, because I'm trying to get venues and stuff.
But if you think about it, when hopefully, you know, this will be over soon, the amount of people that are going to be wanting to celebrate.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's going to want to celebrate at the same time.
I mean, we're going to have a street party down here.
Yeah,
on my street. We're having a massive. Obviously, you're going to come. We're going to have a massive street fight, the whole street. Do you know what I mean?
I'll bring the system down.
Yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? Just bang some music out and just. You know, I know it's like, you know, why you're celebrating, but it's sort of celebrating, you know, the NHS and sort of all the heroes behind this, and obviously pay respects to, sadly, the people that have lost their lives, you know?
Yeah.
Because technically they've done it for us, you know? The people that have lost their lives, you know, are heroes as well, in my eyes, do you know what I'm saying?
They are. They really are. They really are. I go out, I go to the shops and get my bits, and then obviously I go for a bike ride and stuff like that. And I see these people, I see the delivery drivers, right, the police, the ambulance, the fire, the people that are working in the shops. They're all at risk. The bus drivers, train drivers, they're all at risk. They're all at risk, and they come out, everyone in the Sainsbury's, Tesco's, or all of the above. They're all at risk. They're going just to keep the country just running, the backbone. Yeah. This is the backbone there, and they're dying. They're dying. You know, just to make sure that we've got. Yeah, we're running. You know, so and there's a lot more that we don't mention. Obviously, there's the electric, the gas, all sorts of people. Any repairs, they've got to come into your house as well. Yeah. So some of these people, if there's repairs that have to be done.
Well, I'll tell a lie, the gas have been a bit of a pain in the arse actually, because they haven't. I've got a faulty boiler at the moment, and they've come down and said, sorry, we can't do anything, you're going to have to wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're using COVID-19 as an excuse not to do it. So I think there's a lot of people out there that abuse what's going on to get out of doing things. Do you know what I mean?
Because I do know there's a couple of like handyman sort of like people, they have been doing just urgent repairs, but they've been getting annoyed because a couple of people been emailing for like doorknob replacements and silly things like that. Just those things are not worth the risk. You know, so.
Anyway, you're a bit of a boxer as well, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I was always a bit of a scrapper in school, as you well know.
Yeah, definitely. You had everyone's back though, didn't you?
Say again?
You had everyone's back.
Yes, that was it. It was bullies. I hate bullies, you know. So, but I thought I'd have a crack at the boxing, and at this age as well, at 44, I thought, go for it.
Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to drop a little clip of Rico in action now.
Tight. I'll tell you what, John, technically, they're a lot tidier than some of the other bats we've seen today.
That's all you got to do. Nice jab. Good boy.
Looking
to come forward, switching stance as well.
Yep.
Interesting from the debutante. Flyweight champion.
Tell you what, Rico's letting the punches go, John.
Nothing landing cleanly though. Flynn did a good job of covering up there. You're right, it was bursts of punches there from Rico White. And he's doing a good job of cornering Sean. But Flynn getting left hand happy there.
Natural for men of this age.
Indeed. And slightly younger. That one straying a little bit south of the border. Lee Follen reminding them to keep the punches up.
I've got a real feeling this final stanza might be a go, go, go.
It's been a cracking fight so far, isn't it?
Certainly has. I'll want to score.
That's a lovely jab from Flynn, just picking Rico White apart there with it. It may not be concussive, but it's...
So, I think you're a great boxer. Are you going to take it to the next level with the boxing? Train a bit more and do some more fights?
No, I'm doing this more for fun, really.
To keep fit?
To keep fit, yeah. And that's what it was. The boxing match I had, I was injured, but I didn't want to back down. So I couldn't train properly or anything like that, and it was a really rusty thing. But me, you know what I'm like, I can't say, that's it, I can't make no excuses, just get in there, get involved, and that's what I've done. So this time round as well now, with this coronavirus lockdown, I've been able to train a little bit more.
I haven't trained. Getting in and out of bed, that's the only training I've been doing, mate, I'm telling you. Sit-ups is reaching for my coffee and drinking my coffee, put it down, here's my sit-ups. Oh, I've got to do my crunches now, reach for a biscuit.
But with you work from home, don't you, most times?
Yeah, all the time.
So
I am the outdoor person. I do like getting out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I do like getting out. So, but you know what? We just have to deal with it really and just get on with it. No point crying about it. Everyone's in the same boat. At the end of the day,
all the films are being put back. All sorts of things like. But we're doing the best. It's not too bad, apart from the weather. I'm not liking that the weather's hot now and we'll have to be locked in.
Mind you, it's cold there. Tonight it's pretty chilly.
Oh yeah, it weren't too warm today. I thought the sun was out with a bit of cloud, but it weren't. Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I'm happy with my garden. I know a lot of people out there ain't got gardens. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I've been sitting out in my garden. Do you know what I mean? Just sit out in my garden, do a bit of gardening. Do you know what I'm saying? Just chill in the garden. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a garden, you're lucky. Even if you've got a balcony, you're lucky. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Just sit out on your balcony, take your iPad or your tablet out, watch a bit of YouTube on your balcony with a beer or a nice cold drink. Just relax.
Yeah.
Take this time to relax.
I've got some of the boxing stuff outside. I've got the weight bench outside and my weights, a bike out there and all sorts of things. So it's just not too bad. And, you know what I mean? Just like exercise and a bit of sun in the garden. As you said, it's nice to have a garden, So some people are unlucky because they go to the gym and they haven't got a garden.
But then they might realise that all the exercise they can do from home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than going to the gym and spending all that money on gym. They could just do it at home.
That is exactly the case. And then there's so much exercise that you can do and bulk yourself up and get yourself fit without having to step into one gym and start spending 40, 50 quid a month and things like that.
That's what I've got to do, because right now I can't see my toes. Mind you, I've lost 1.5 stone, so I ain't doing too bad.
I see that. That's good stuff.
I don't know how. I really don't know how. I don't know how. She went to me the other day, right, you fat git, you need to weigh yourself. She was like, I bet you like 20 stone or something. And then I jumped on the scales and I'd lost 1.5 stone. I'm like, Jesus Christ, these scales must be broken. I tested it 3 times and it gave me the same reading, so must be doing something, right?
Yeah, maybe your wallet might be a bit light at the moment.
Yeah. My brain cells are falling out my ears because I'm just going to rip my head out because I just want to get things done. But we're doing stuff. I am doing stuff. Like writing this song with Paul at the moment. Been working hard on that.
Oh, he's got a brilliant voice. He's a man of many talents. Yeah,
definitely. Also been speaking to my boy Nutsy at the moment. Anthony Hepburn Nutsy. From he's in Twinkle
as well.
He's gonna be doing a bit of producing on this track as well to doing a bit of mastering on it. So he's gonna master the track and get it sounding the way we want, which is great. So I spoke to him today, and he's going to be doing that, which is awesome. I've just been talking about the film and the next stages, really.
Yeah.
Like, because once this is all over, we have to get on it. Because our first filming day is the 1st of June. So,
the first of what? 1st of June?
1st of June is our first real... I mean, we've done a bit of filming, as you know.
Yeah.
And some of the clips we got will be used in the film. Obviously from the trailer. But our first official filming day is the 1st of June. So hopefully by then we can... we won't be in lockdown by then, and we could just get on with it and start shooting this film.
Yeah.
It's just eBay's driving me up the wall at the moment. Because they're not delivering stuff. eBay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. We have to wait for stuff, for some boxing pads and stuff like that. It's taking longer than it should have done.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a couple of things turn up. But they put in posted. This is what I hate. So they put posted... Yeah, and then they message you 3 days later. We haven't sent it yet because we're a bit behind. And I'm like, why the fucking hell did you put posted on eBay then? Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's what they do now. It's like as soon as you pay, bloody hell, within 30 seconds they posted it. I'm like, they're fucking quick. 10 seconds of actually paying for an item they posted. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you got some legs on you. You must have run to that blooming post office.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, Usain Bolt. Yeah. So we got this film coming up. How you feel? I mean, are you nervous? Yeah,
I can't lie. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm nervous. But the crew that we've got.
Hang on, Rico. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Alfie! Sorry about that. Alfie's like, I don't know why he's screaming like a 19-year-old man screaming at a video game. It's just, I've never heard it before in all my life.
Cool, yeah, these kids, I tell you.
But he ain't a kid, he's a man. I understand Ollie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, where were we? I'll have to cut that. I'll have to cut that bit out.
Right, how am I feeling about the film?
Yeah.
A bit nervous. Yeah, a little bit nervous, but with the cast and the crew and everything else, it's a bit more like family orientated, So you're a bit more at ease, So a little less nervous when you've got to do that. That's what I've kind of realised.
I think when you're actually in the moment, you actually fall into the scene because it looks so realistic. The way it's all laid out, obviously you got the camera there and you got the crew and stuff like that. But when you got, makeup's done on people, as you saw in the teaser, because he was part of the teaser.
Yeah. And Dan, I think Dan creeps me out.
I think Dan creeps everyone up.
He creeps me out.
He's like a proper good actor. He can play a naughty boy.
He's absolute top notch, and he just gets you involved, doesn't he? He just gets you involved, and I'm like, argh.
Yeah. But it's when you're in the moment, I think it'll draw you in, and then your performance, because we do our rehearsals, don't we? Yeah. And we do our practicing. But when you do rehearsals, it's you're rehearsing, but it's totally different until you're in the moment. So when you're in the actual moment, you got the scene all set up. You got bodies lying around. Do you know what I'm saying? Then your performance should come out.
Yeah, that's right.
Naturally, because you'll feel it. You'll feel it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I will do. I cannot wait. So June the 1st. That's when we're actually.
That's our very, very first. And that's to everyone that's listening. Yeah, that's an exclusive. Which I shouldn't have said it on camera, but that's an exclusive. But I'm looking forward to it. I really, really. We just need to crack on now. We've been
time frame now. So time frame. We still in good stead.
Yeah, because we've not run over. We was meant to start on the 1st of June anyway.
Yeah.
There's a few things what we was going to do. In the meantime, to prepare for it, which involves actually going out and getting things done. But I think it's a case now, because of everything that's going on, we have to shoot a scene and then go like scene like location scouting for a couple of other scenes and stuff like that, and we'd have to do it in between what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I think it's going to work. Well, it's going to work no matter what because we've got a great crew. But that's that's the plan. It's just
Well, I was surprised that it all just gelled in the trailer as quickly. It was like boom. There was there weren't really any second takes or anything.
No, if people, it's always great. I mean, there was a couple of takes. But if people just follow the lead, and I think it's important that we prepared for it as well. Very, very, very detailed. So if you prepare for something, then when the idea of doing, a perfect prep, it's like with cooking. Yeah, you make a perfect prep, you're going to get a perfect meal. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? If the prep's perfect, then it should come out nice. It should come out tasty. I think that's the same with filming. If everyone knows what they got to do and everyone just gets on it, you know what I mean? Then it should work. It should just flow.
So what kind of inspired you with this one?
What, with this story?
Yeah.
See, I had this story in my head for quite some time. There's a lot of stories that I've got going on in my head. Like a lot of scripts that I've got going on in my head, and I'm sort of going through them bit by bit. So we did Schizophrenia, which was a short film, obviously. And then we did Twinkle Twinkle. The Wrong is what Schizophrenia should have been. Yeah. If that makes sense. If I was to turn Schizophrenia into a feature-length movie, it would have been called The Wrong. Because at one point I did change the title of Schizophrenia to The Wrong.
Right.
It was actually called The Wrong. It wasn't called Schizophrenia. Yeah?
Right.
So I think The Wrong is what Schizophrenia should have been. Yeah. As a feature film, if I was going to shoot it, redo it. So I've had the story in my head for years. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got a couple of other stories as well. I've been sort of like, Twinkle was one of them. That I planned 5 years ago. And that the title of that was called Wood. And if you go back through my YouTube channel, right at the beginning, you can see I've got some really dodgy looking videos of the titling called Wood. I'll actually drop them over this if I can. Well, they should still be on there, but I'll drop them over the top of this video so people can have a look how dodgy it really was. You know what I mean? It was really bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, Schizophrenia. That's why I think Robert's character, Detective Clark, is dressed near enough identical to what he looked like in Schizophrenia.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. His outfit is because it's what I would have wanted Schizophrenia to be if it was a feature-length movie.
Right.
But then a short film, you're trying to cram in 20 minutes all that story. It's never going to happen. So the story is totally different.
Okay.
In Schizophrenia.
It's all come together. I see what you're doing. Yeah.
We're trying to get Mo, who played one of the characters in Schizophrenia, to do a cameo in this as well, because it would be lovely for him to show his face in this film.
Of course, yeah.
It's my homage to it. I mean, Schizophrenia was a fun little project. I mean, we filmed that on a weekend, but it took a whole year to make. Because we started. I'd lived in Sydenham, for a year, and the place was wasn't the same as what it used to be.
Yeah.
So we shot some of the film down there, and then I moved, and then I was like, oh shit, we've moved. I have to film all this again because we're in a different house. So we refilmed it, and we did that whole thing in a weekend, and we had such a laugh. And it was like one of the hottest days of the year. I think it was crazily hot, and I had a Robert and Mo running up and down a field. Do you know what I mean? Chasing me with a gun. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work.
I love them props. I do love the props that you've got, I tell you.
Yeah, the props are a lot more... Because what it is, because Schizophrenia was a short film, so we didn't have like the best props in the world. You know, we had one gun, I think it was, in that, and that was like crap. That was like plasticated. It was a plastic toy thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because this is a feature, obviously you got to take it to the next level with realism. Course, and yeah, we've got some realistic stuff in this film. They're not real, by the way, everyone that's watching. They're props, but they're very yeah. It's a case to get the old bill knocking on my door. But they're good enough for on screen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which is amazing. They do the job.
They do.
Yeah, they would definitely do the job.
Very, very realistic. Very realistic.
I just can't wait until we get to... I'm looking forward to February. We'll be doing some of the big visual effects with the squibs and stuff like that. And that's the bit I'm looking forward to. Like, you know, with a shooting a Barry. Oh, what? I never said that. I'll have to bleep that bit out. Spoiling the film for everyone, do you know what I mean? Before they've even seen it. But no, it should be awesome. I mean, it should be awesome. It really, really... I mean, we've got a great cast. You know? Yeah. A great bunch of people. Have you done any acting before? Like, have you been in... Because you came straight from...
So I'm really fresh. You know, this is the very beginning. I was in Our Vida Same Pet Christmas special. Noel Clarke was in that one as well.
Can we find that anywhere?
Say again, sorry?
Can we find that anywhere?
I think so. I think it's on YouTube, but you literally kind of like... If you blink, you kind of miss me, sort of thing. It's just at the very beginning. I was extra in it, actually. But yeah, you
do you know what? I'm going to try and find you.
Yeah.
I want to write this down right now.
Yeah, it's very beginning. It's a riot scene.
I'll feed the same pet.
I'll feed the same pet. Yeah, Christmas special.
Do you know what year?
Oh, of course, it was. Some years ago, but what I do, I'll try and find it and I'll send it to you.
Well, the guys will know that if I found it or not, because it will be playing over the top of this as we speak. So if I find it, it will be playing over this Christmas special. Because they did a few Christmas specials, didn't they?
Yeah, this one, the part that I'm in is very, very beginning, and they show a couple of bits of me, like one bits from Blinks that and was right in the helicopter. When the helicopter come down, and they had one chance with this helicopter because the money they spend, the budget was so tight. So they had one chance. Helicopter come down. It kicked up all the dust. So it was like,
serious.
It was when cut. There was no cut, so we just carried on like that. We all froze, and there was just dust, and then we just carried on rioting on this fence and stuff like that.
So how did you get that part? I mean, what was the process? How did you get that?
It was through an agency. I think it was Asian casting agency. Some years ago, but I lost their number. Lost the phone with all the contacts and everything in it. So it was really gutting. But yeah, that was all day. It was really good. It was really good, you know. So.
And did you ever think back then this is what I really would love to do, or like being movies and TV?
Yeah, I sort of did. But from as soon as I lost that number, I didn't really think much of it. And then it was only kind of like recently, you know, when I spoke to yourself, I thought, yeah, this is a bit of me, you know. So I'd love to start.
How long ago was that, Alfreda Song? Was that?
Yeah. I think it could have been about 2002, probably 3. I think, I'm not too sure. I can't remember. It was some years ago. I did have the DVD. I even forgot I actually was in it. I had the DVD somewhere, but I can't remember exactly how long ago it was.
So why didn't you pursue? I know you say you locked it up. Why didn't you pursue it why didn't you pursue your acting?
My work, my main work and stuff like that, which I was doing, and then family and busy, and I didn't think I had the real attributes really to do it, sort of thing, you know. So I didn't really bother.
Do you sort of think like needing to go out there and make real money rather than sort of being in a pipe dream, like dreaming?
Yeah, that's
put you off.
That's what it was. It was a bit like that, but now, like being involved with this movie, I've really got the taste for it. You know, I've got the taste of the blood. You know, so I really like it.
Yeah. We'll have to get you in some more movies then. I have to get you some more stuff.
Yes. Say again, sorry?
I have to get you in some more of my movies then.
Yes, I'll definitely, without doubt.
Because I'm not trying to like, because there's a part 2 to this. So CSI James has a much bigger part in part 2.
Oh, wicked. That's if I'm not killed off.
Well, I'm not going to say too much, but I know exactly what happens to you. And it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not pleasant. It really isn't.
So this is the other thing as well, because like all these movies and stuff like that. Like I was looking forward to watching. Can't really watch them now because they've been delayed and stuff like that. I think as well.
No, they're coming out. They're being released on Prime.
On Prime,
on Prime.
So Sky,
but it was crazy because I went to watch Bloodshot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like £16.
£16
just to rent it.
Wow! And you go to the cinema, and you're paying like £7-8.
Yeah, because they're showing it. Because I'll put most of the cinema releases over here on Amazon Prime. But it's a good show. I think it started tonight. It's called Quiz.
Yeah.
It's about the fraud on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh yes.
That's tonight. I think that starts tonight with what's his name? The guy the lead of it. I can't remember his name. I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah. So the one that done the fraud, the coffin.
Yeah. The general.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I was working up London Bridge, this was 2002, 2003. When I was doing when I was working for a glazing firm, my friend's glazing firm. We was when you pull into London Bridge, there's a black building with silver grills on it. Well, we was putting a coping on the roofs. Well, down, if you look down, you can see the court. Well, we see that guy going to court that day.
Really?
Yeah, for the cough gate.
What a dickhead.
Yeah. So he's getting his just desserts.
Listen, if he would have stopped at $500,000, mate, he would have got away with that.
Greed.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not condoning it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it, but I sit there and think to myself, if you would have just got that question, if you would have just stopped at $500,000, he wouldn't have been investigated. Hello? Oh, there you go. I lost you again.
Yeah, got it. $500,000, he said, isn't it? Yeah, if he stopped $500,000.
If he would have stopped, he would have got away with that.
Yeah.
If we just got that £1 million question wrong and has got $500,000, he would have been alright. Do you know what I mean? He's
a well-educated man. He's a well-educated man. That's what I don't understand. Like, why would you want so much money if you've got the general necessities? You know, so you've got your house.
Some people are just fraudsters, mate. Some people are just out to get what they can. Really, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in a world where people just like doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, you know,
they don't like making money the honest way, like me and you.
Yeah, that's right. Well, with this lockdown, I hope a lot more people that's thinking about a bit of crime and stuff like that. They won't be doing that now. Because I don't think they fancy this lockdown now. Making if they go to prison.
Well, I just want to see what we do with this recession now, because you know we're going to be in a recession after this is all over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just got to crack on and do what we need to do. and make our movies. You know what I'm saying? And sort of get.
But this is happening all over the world, though. So what kind of happens? No.
Getting back on it. What do we talk about next?
About the movie. We'll be asking some questions about the movie.
Yeah.
Questions about the movie. That's one question I had to ask for. The rating. What rating?
18 all the way.
All the way, 18 all the way, yeah?
Yeah. Takes a lot for me to do a 15, mate. I'm telling you, or a PG. One day, maybe. I might do a romance film. But even romance films will be a bit hardcore.
Yeah, a romantic horror.
Rom-com. There's a lot of money in that industry. You could star in it.
I look good in the dress.
Yeah. Yeah, so going back to The Wrong, because obviously you weren't in Twinkle and you weren't in Schizophrenia, you're going to have a bigger part in part 2 without saying too much. What's the pressure of, how do you find the pressure of that? Do you find a lot of pressure on it, or do you find it's going to be a lot of pressure?
I don't think it would be so much pressure, because how we've progressed as a unit, we have a laugh in the bubble, and there's we're all in the group and everything else and stuff like that. I think we all bounce off each other. You know, it's just like when it's down to business, it's down to business. You know, so I don't think there will be real pressure as such. Nervous, yeah, a little bit nervous, but that's going to be.
But you're going to be a big part of part 1. But even when you rap on your scenes, obviously you're going to be behind the scenes for a lot of it. So do you think by the time you get to part 2 that nervousness is going to be gone?
Yeah, of course, definitely. It will go anyway when we're there, sort of thing, you know. So it's just before you do it, and that's it, and then it's like crack on.
Are you vibrating?
Hey?
You vibrating?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll hear it. Yeah.
You just came through 1,000-watt speakers. There goes my eardrums.
I can't turn it off now as well without shutting this off.
That's all right. Great. No, just leave it. It's absolutely fine. So, obviously, you know Rob. You've known Rob just as long as I've known Rob.
Yeah, we went to school together. He's terrific.
Yeah, he's a brilliant actor. How do you feel about going through your cast members? Yeah, like the cast.
Yeah.
Give sort of in a couple of words what you think about each cast member. So let's start with Paul Killick. He's playing a Jason.
Oh, brilliant! He's a cool customer. He's cool, calm, professional. He's there for us all. He's like the big daddy, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Even though I'm the director, he feels like the boss. Because he's like, you just want to give him a hug, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's like...
He's a presence without a doubt. He's a huge presence. I'm glad he's there. You know? He makes me feel at ease as well, you know, and I think he makes everyone else feel at ease as well.
And that's why he's the assistant director, because of who he is, how he is. He's a lovely guy. You know, he looks after everyone.
Too.
Dan Dugan, Barry.
He's we've already mentioned this. His acting skills is absolutely phenomenal. He's a brilliant guy. He's a lovely, lovely guy as well. When he gets into character, he scares a lot.
He's not a lovely guy when he's in character.
He creeps me out. He really creeps me out. If he's in character and he's walking down, talking like that when he's down a dark alley, you want to walk the other way.
Yeah. Really. Right, so obviously Robert De Bruin, DCR Clark.
Yeah, same again. Lovely guy. Similar to Paul as well. Really lovely guy. Says it how he is. We went to school together.
Like, about his character. Do you think you're talking about his character?
Oh, his character. Yeah, what in the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, his character. Yeah, it just looked like he's what's the word? Kind of like a Dirty Harry.
Yeah. No, I would say that's Richard's character.
Yeah.
Richard is Dirty Harry. He's a bit more calmer, Robert, in this.
Yeah. So he's yeah.
So Richard Borman is more like like I've been saying over the last few videos. He's like the Riggs, and Robert's like the Murtaugh. Do you know what I mean? In the Lethal Weapon sort of thing. So Richard Borman, serious stage actor. You're going to be working with obviously him. How do you feel about that? I mean, he does a lot of stage work.
Yeah, he's another one. He's a brilliant character, cool, calm character once again. Very good. I felt at ease as well. And the rest of it. I thought we was going to have a row when we had our little part and the rest of it, but no, I'm joking. No, yeah, he's really good. He's really good.
So we've got Abby Kendall, who's playing Casey's mum.
Oh, brilliant! I really feel sorry for her when she does her part. She really
it's not real.
Yeah, she's brilliant to be around. You know, she's
we got go on. She's been doing some makeup as well.
Yeah,
behind
that is absolutely brilliant as well. You know, so like
everyone's bringing their own sort of.
I can't wait for Halloween so she does my makeup.
Yeah.
No,
everyone's sort of bringing their own sort of like bit of detail to the film, which is amazing.
Yes, and everyone bounces off of each other as well. We all bounce off each other, ideas and everything else and that. So there's no friction or anything like that. It's just all like a big unit, you know. So we're all there.
We've got Dan Spicer. Got Dan Spicer playing Father Dan.
Yeah. Another cool guy, and he was in 1917, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been in quite a few movies.
Yeah, The Nun. Was it The Nun?
No. This there was a character in The Nun. He's a priest. I'll try and drop a clip over this that we was meant to get to come into this film.
Right.
So have you seen The Nun?
Say again, sorry?
Have you seen the movie The Nun?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Right, so you know when they're sort of like at the Vatican,
yeah,
and they send the main priest, I can't remember what his name is, his character, he's talking to another priest, yeah, and he's telling him where he's got to go. Well, that other priest, he was meant to be in the wrong.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but he can't do it because he's busy, sort of thing. He's got sort of other commitments. So Dan knows him, if that makes sense. So I just said, listen, Dan, I looked at him, I was like, Dan, you look like a father. You look like a father. We'll stick with your original name. We'll just call you Father Dan. He was like, brilliant. Sorted. You know what I mean? It's just gone on from there.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy as well. He's
really very sweet. Guy. Very sweet guy.
Yeah, sweet. That is the word. He's a really sweet guy. But him and that.
So I'm trying to think. Stephen Kennedy. He's playing one of the SO19 officers. He's off his head, isn't he?
He's a fun guy. He's a fun guy.
He's the one that's going to keep the comedy alive in this production, I think, because he's so funny.
Yeah, he is. He's all over the place. He's got so much energy as well, you know. So I love it.
Yeah, Jake Talvin we got coming in on this. He's playing another. SO19. I mean, his videos are absolutely amazing. Jake. Have you met Jake? You met Jake, haven't you?
Yes, I've met Jake as well, yeah.
I'll tell you, his performance.
That's one of the young ones, is it?
Yeah, he's in quite a few of the videos. I'll drop a clip over the top of this. He does some, but he is so good at what he does. He's so natural. It flows naturally with him. Do you know what I mean? Who else we got? We've got old Cameron Mack, who's playing Lee. He's in the actual teaser trailer as well. I think he's going to be a great asset to this film.
Cameron, there was
the little kid, the kid. in the film?
Yeah, he was brilliant, mate. I tell you, he was brilliant because he came into fold a little bit later than he. But he was just brilliant. He was there from day one.
Yeah, he's brilliant. And we got four other children in this film as well. But I'm not going to sort of say their names because obviously I don't want to, children and stuff like that. But you will see them in the film, 4 children, which are amazing actors, going to be brilliant in the film. I'm trying to think of who else we have in the movie. I might have to pull up IMDb for a second on the other screen. Bear with me.
You got the dog walkers, but the dog walkers.
Yes, we got two amazing friends of mine, Tony and Belinda, who's going to be dog walkers in the film. But we've got so many other characters.
The policeman in the end, the very, very beginning.
Oh, we've got Julian Gam, obviously. He's a professional actor. He's absolutely amazing. I'm just getting up my cast now. Because you forget, we've got so many people in this film. It's frightening. So we've got, what we said, the dog walkers. We've got Anthony Hepburn, who's Nutsy. You recognise Anthony from Twinkle Twinkle, who's absolutely amazing little actor. We've got Dan Ebbers, who's playing a lorry driver in it. He's absolutely fantastic. We've got Alessio. Alessio was in Twinkle Twinkle as well. We've got Charlie Killick, which is in real life. My Alexa's going off and I don't know why. Which is Paul's real life son. He's going to be amazing. We've got Robert Durant, who's in the film as well. He's a prison officer in it. We've got Lauren, who is Lauren. Real life daughter to Paul, as the assistant director. Another fantastic actor.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
We've got a lot of people, and we're still adding to the cast, which is crazy. So we've got another cast member, another scene that I'm working on that I spoke to you about earlier. That we're doing now, and we've been casting for that. And we've got a few possible like good calls on that. Sorry about the laughing in the background, guys. My kid's upstairs playing. We are on lockdown after all, and there's nowhere for him to go. But yeah, we sort of hopefully announce this next cast member in the next week or so. Once we get their audition tapes back. So I'm in the process of checking out audition tapes waiting on audition tapes for a couple of people, a couple of women, shall I say. And once they come back, we can announce that, and that will be on the IMDb page. But we have got an IMDb page as well, as you know. I've got it here on the IMDb page. I'm just looking at it now, that the film is actually 4 hours and 8 minutes long, but that's actually spread over 2 parts. So
two parts, yeah.
It's actually spread over 2 parts.
The locations that you've got.
Yeah.
Some pretty amazing locations that you've got.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they weren't easy to get. But we're still working on one of them, which I'm not going to say what it is. But we're near enough there with the location. But we've got some seriously amazing production value on this feature, which is incredible, absolutely incredible. So I'm just going through the pictures at the moment. We've got a lot of cast in this film, which is sort of going to 2p over most of the cast, including yourself, is going to continue on to part 2, with a few other characters added into the mix as well from there. We've even got animals in this film, which is the first for me. I've never directed animals before, which is going to be incredible. But luckily, they're 2 dogs, and I'm not talking about exes. But they're both trained, so they should be quite easy, hopefully, to get on screen and sort of look good. But yeah, I think I've gone through all of the cast. We've got another couple of cast members that we're sort of looking into as well, but we're sort of... Hang on, Rico.
Brilliant.
So we've got a couple of cast members that I'm not too sure about yet, that you guys don't know about. which are playing certain characters in a certain scene, very sort of quick scenes, if that makes sense. But we will be doing more call outs, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks for more extras, which is fun. But I sort of only put the extras down once we've got the main stuff all sort of sorted. Sort
that, of course, yeah.
It is a lot. I'm just going to, so if you go, I'm just going to sort of drag this screen over the top of your head a minute, Rico.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know if it's going to let me. No, it won't let me because I'm recording the screen. Right, that's good tech. That's good tech. I like that. It won't let me disturb the screen. So, we still got a lot of work to do. We've got a hell of a lot of work to do. Oh, and I'm in the film as well. I've got a cameo in the film. I like to have my own little cameos in my own movies. You know, I have my own little cameos in my movies as well. I sort of enjoy that. But we've got a hefty. We have got a hefty cast. We've got a lot of work to do. I just wish we could start getting out there now. I understand, obviously, why we can't. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like we're just going to have to sort of deal with it, sort of as it happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
How important do you think it is to have people working with you that you're familiar with?
I don't think it's familiarity that's important. I think it's more on the lines of trust.
Yeah.
Trust is so important on a film set.
Yeah.
You know, trusting people's judgments and trusting people, you know, that are gonna, you know, how can I put it? You know, fulfill their roles, and not only fulfill their roles, but it's just little things really. You know, like with the equipment and stuff like that, and there's a lot of expensive stuff lying around. I mean, when we, you know, for instance, when we shot the teaser trailer, you know, I was in another room, you know, shooting scenes, and yet there's thousands of pounds worth of gear in the other room. Do you know what I'm saying? That anyone could just pick up and put in their pocket.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So,
that's right.
You know, trust is so important. Trusting people, not only, you know, to do a good job, but, you know, trusting them around the equipment, trusting them around each other, trusting them around the set, because obviously the locations are not ours. You know, and it doesn't matter whether you're filming, you know, in a broken building or a mansion. At the end of the day, that property's got to be left exactly the same way as you left it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, because, you know, if it was my house and I said to someone, yeah, you can film in my house, you know, and then they came in and wrecked the place and then they just left. Yeah. They ain't ever coming back.
Yeah, that's
You know, so it's about keeping connections, a certain connection with people that are helping you out.
Yeah, that's right. We all chipped in that day.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, a couple of the scenes, I'm not going to say too much, a couple of locations, you know, I will be going back to them with, you know, like, you know, a box of chocolates and a copy of the film when it's released and, you know, as little gifts to them for helping us be, and I think they'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, because they feel, you know, that they've been a part of it as well. Yeah. And also making them a part of it, I think is quite important.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, you know, with the locations, you know, you wouldn't get it without that certain person who said, yes, Carlo, you can use my property for X amount of days, no problem. You know, that person's going in the credits.
Yeah.
As a thank you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're already a part of the movie without being in the movie.
Yeah.
And they like that sort of thing. Yeah. You know, being able to tell people, I know, a movie was shot in there a couple of years back. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You always hear that. You always hear someone saying, "Yeah, it's a lovely, it's a infinite sort of thing to be done." You know, it's something that goes on for years.
Well, that's why I like film so much, because it's mortality. Yeah, it makes you. I know this sounds crazy, but it makes you immortal. Yeah, in a sense where, You know, even yourself. Okay, so you play CSI James in this film. Okay, so even 50 years down the line, 60 years, 70 years down the line, you're no longer with us. Yeah, that film will always be there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that film will always be there. Yeah? So your grandkids, your great grandkids, your great 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 grandkids, to the end of time, we'll be able to look back and say, that's my great 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 granddad in that movie.
That's right.
So your mortality automatically become immortal.
Yeah.
You never, even though you're not on the planet, it's nice because you'll always have something out there for people to look back on.
Yeah.
To remember you by. And that's why lost you then. You there?
Yeah.
I just lost you then. Sorry about that. So that's why, to me, film is so important.
Yeah.
It's so important. And music. Music is the same thing. Music and film both do the same thing. It gives you... I mean, look at Elvis Presley. He's just as popular today as he was before he died, and when he died, and then before them. His immortality through his music has allowed him to keep going.
Yeah.
There's peace.
It will always be shown. It will be shown on everyone that's in that film as well, and their kids, their family.
Exactly.
Everyone watches it. It's always going to be watched and rotated and so rotated.
So, talking from like a cast member's point of view and a director's point of view, it's just a case of do you want to be remembered for something in your life? Yeah. And I think that's why it's so important, especially for me, because
leaving your mark.
You leave your footprint.
Yeah,
you're leaving your footprint in cement rather than leaving it on a bit of mud. A bit of mud that'll clean off after a while. But you've got a nice solid bit of concrete there, mate. Do you know what I mean? That'll stay around for 100 years, and it'll always be there. And I think that's what's really, the pinnacle of film, and making film. That's what I find important.
Yeah, that's right.
Not just that, I fucking love doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's a buzz.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's an absolute buzz. When it goes right, and you look at the edit and you're like, bloody hell, mate, this is so awesome. Do you know what I mean? And it goes really well. Look, I'm not saying that every shoot's going to be perfect. There might be scenes that we have to do some reshoots on.
There will be some headaches along the way.
Definitely. There's no fire without smoke.
Yeah.
Or is it the other way around? There's no smoke without fire. You can put it either way you want. Do you know what I mean? There will be times where you get stressed out. There'll be a lot of times when I get stressed out.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about it with Paul the other day. You guys have got to worry about your lines.
Yeah, you've got to worry about everything else.
Everything else. Is there enough battery in the camera? Is there enough battery in the lights? Yeah? And then putting this whole film in a timeline in my head, and piecing it together like a jigsaw whilst I'm trying to shoot it. Yeah. It's a lot of hard work.
And bringing it to life.
Have we got enough this? Have we got enough that? Is the cast fed? Try and, I'm not the richest person in the world, but I try and bring drinks, a few sandwiches or whatever to set, just in case you are dehydrated or you need a drink. Do you know what I mean? There's stuff there. I think that's very important to keep your cast hydrated. Do you know what I mean? And,
that is right.
And fed and looked after. So I try and do that, as you noticed, through even the meetings and stuff like that.
It's a lot you've got to do. It is a lot.
It is a lot.
It's amazing what you do.
It is hard work, and I won't lie to you, I'll go home in the evening and I'll just put my head on the pillow, and then it's crazy because I'm still figuring stuff out. Yeah, and it's like I want to get something and hit my head and say, Carly, shut up and go to sleep now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, go on, you were saying?
Yeah, and you've got other projects as well.
Yeah.
That you're dealing with as well
at
the same time.
Yeah.
So,
it is hard work, but, we get there in the end if everyone, sort of learns their lines and, no matter how short their lines are, it's down to the cast to think to themselves, how good do I want to look in this film?
Yeah.
do I want to look like an idiot or do I want to look like a professional?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's entirely. And if I see that they're going to look like an idiot,
yeah,
I'll pull it. I will say, no, you have to keep going with your lines because we ain't going to shoot it. Because I don't want people looking like idiots on set. Do you see what I'm saying? I want them to look the bollocks. So, you know, your family members, you know, especially your family members, look and say, bloody hell, he looks amazing in that film. Or she, look at her, she looks incredible.
Yeah.
That's important for me.
Yeah.
That's very important for me.
It's very, very personal. Very personal.
Yeah, it is, because it's about looking out for people. So, you know, sometimes I'll get I won't get strict on set, but I get a bit narky when we need to do stuff and there's too much banter going on. Because, you know, I do love banter, I do love laughing and joking and having a laugh this and a laugh that, but when it's time to shout action, then we need to just get on it and just do it. You know, get the shot done, then have a laugh.
Yeah.
Afterwards, do you know what I'm saying? You know, get the shot done, have another laugh. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what's most important. So, I'm going to wrap it up in a second.
Okay, brilliant.
Thank you so much, Rico, for
thanks a lot.
Talking to us.
You stay safe, you.
And you as well. And remember, we're all going to go out after this is done.
Oh, yeah, big party.
We'll have to do something.
A big picnic.
Yeah, we're going to have the street party. I don't know how that's going to go on, but we're going to organise that stuff. Get that stuff going, so that'd be a bit of a laugh as well.
Dan.
Definitely. Have you got a YouTube channel, Rico?
And Paul, and I'll come down. All the music, like, will come down.
Have you got a YouTube channel or your DJing stuff where people can check you out?
I haven't. Well, there's a few bits on YouTube under R White. I can't even think. And I've got a page on Facebook, Amicus R.
Right.
And I think I've got one on Twitter. And some tunes on SoundCloud as well.
Right.
R&W.
If you link me them things, throw me the links. I'll post them in the description. So, guys, if you want to check Rico out, say, you know, listen to some of the music he's done on SoundCloud, so on and so on. I'll post the links in the description down below. But as always, thank you so much, Rico, for your time. You're an absolute legend.
Thank you very much for having me too.
Next time you'll see Rico will be hopefully in the next trailer of the movie, and then be in cinemas everywhere. Hopefully, all goes to plan. And loads of BTS coming from Rico as well behind the scenes of The Wrong. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Love you very much, and as always, we'll definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.
Natural for men of this age.
Indeed. And slightly younger. That one straying a little bit south of the border. Lee Follen reminding them to keep the punches up.
I've got a real feeling this final stanza might be a go, go, go.
It's been a cracking fight so far, isn't it?
Certainly is. Old one to score.
That's a lovely jab from Flynn, just picking Rico White apart there with it. It may not be concussive, but it's a scoring punch. Just keeps your man
percussive.